the way.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
It's very hard to overlook this guy, Jean-Philippe Mateta, Peter. A player who has a great touch for a big man. He may be old-fashioned, but I like his subtle movements inside the box that allow him to be so effective.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Oh, there's a probing ball.
He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mitchell aim forwards. So what can they make of this? And it's played forward. The pass has gone astray. Mitchell. Gessel. Richards. Lacroix. Lacroix goes forward. Now it's Mateta. Vinicius Tobias. Moved on forwards. That's a cute ball. Can he latch on to this? Now it's Sarr. Mateta. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Mateta. Munoz tries a deft little ball. He's found a way through. Sarr. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, it's played into the area. Sarr, back in once more. Defending of the desperate variety. Throw it. Sarr looking to run onto it. Nice interception, well timed. Sarr, crossed in again. Chance, surely! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Caresses it through. And they can counter here. Plays it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nice control. Plenty waiting in the middle. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Tries to get it clear. Tobias. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's nice and simple for the keeper.
Well, the favourites certainly are starting like favourites. They're the ones who are very much on the front foot and taking this game to the opposition.
Wharton shifted upfield. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Sarr.
Well, I'm starting to see much more movement off the ball now, Peter, which is obviously a big plus.
And surely more options then for the man on the ball.
Well, you would think so, and I think also we're going to see them just wear their opposition down and force mistakes. They can be quite relentless.
Wharton. Kamada, gently done. Now it's Sarr, and it's Munoz. Played into the middle. It's a mighty effort! It's anyone's ball now. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Kamada. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Shakhtar Donetsk, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Now it's Mateta. Clearly not happy with that. Spread out to the left. Shakhtar Donetsk yet to have an attempt on goal. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's neat. And that's aimed into the middle. Lovely bit of skill. Out to the left it goes. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Richards. And it's played forward. Love, can he finish? A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Delivered with swing. Pulls out once more. Guesson. Mitchell.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Munoz. Mateta. Mitchell. Kamada. Guesson. Wharton. Guesson. Very nicely done. Could move up a gear here. That's really well manoeuvred. Vinicius Tobias. Lacroix cuts it out. Moved on forwards. Kamada. Mateta. Now who's going to be first to this? Mateta. Great challenge, time to perfection. Moved on forwards. Excellent. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He's gone for it! Munoz tries to clear. Played back in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Richards. Has a look and plays it forward. Mateta is onto it in a flash. Now it's Kamada. Tobias clears it away. And it's Mitchell. Munoz. Wharton. Played out to the right. And here's Mateta. He's being a chance for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cleared away. Mitchell. Kamada with the foul. Lacroix. Richards. Wharton. Richards. Lacroix forwards and with intent. Guesson. Mitchell providing an outlet on that flank. Can he deliver? Sarr. And it's Mitchell. Guesson. That has been knocked clear. And the counter is on. He's through here. Cuts out the pass. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's really well manoeuvred. Sarr. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Munoz, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lacroix, nicely aimed pass. And it's played forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Aim forwards. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Mateta!
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
That's really well manoeuvred. Richards gets over and intercepts. Flipped into space. Lacroix. Sarr. Oh, easy pickings there. He has a look up. Cleared without complication. And it's played forward. Now here's the delivery. And that's too far for anyone. Wharton. Aim forwards. Munoz. Sarr. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lacroix. Mitchell. Lacroix. Moved on forwards. And it's hoisted clear. And it's played forward.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gesson. Mitchell. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Looking for a decent ball in. And that's a throw. Over to the left. Gesson. Wharton. That's very neat. Kamada. Takes the shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
We hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there, We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Reflections on the first half?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
Shakhtar Donetsk. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. So, we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And it's Kamada. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, good spread. Tobias. Hit into the middle. And he won't reach that. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Wharton. And it's gone back to the keeper. Richards. Munoz. Richards. Quality ball. Lacroix. Kamada. Yeremy Pino. Mateta. Lobbed in behind. Pino has it out wide and in space. Wharton. And here's Pino. Saar.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Lacroix. Yeremy Pino. Kamada. Mateta. Saar. Yeremy Pino. That's good play. Cross goes in there. Corner. Punched away. Ball is over the line. Now it's... There's the shot! Spread out to the left. Out to the left it goes. Delivers the ball. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Vinicius Tobias. Tobias forwards and with intent. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Chance here to counter. Pino looking up to see who wants it. Oh, they could be caught out here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now that's well seen too. Lacroix, gently done. Shoots!
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Shakhtar Donetsk, well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, Red, nice interception. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Richards shifted upfield. Lacroix. Guesson. Kamada.
Oh, they could break here.
Tobias. That's going to go a long way. Have it back and can go again. Richards gets it away. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Sarr. Sarr, and a chance!
There are a few waiting for it. Aimed in towards the centre. Keeper's dealt with that.
Played out wide.
In once more.
And it's hoisted clear.
A hefty... Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Substitution on the field. Number 19. Coming on the field is...
And he's buried it! 1-0.
Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
After 62 minutes is number 18.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Aim forwards. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And it's Munoz. What a throw in. Shakhtar Donetsk making another change here.
Substitution on the field. Number 30. Coming on to replace him is
Munoz.
number 10.
And that'll be a goal kick.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Richards. Johnson. Now it's Pino. Kamada. Moved on forwards. Mateta. And it's Pino. And that's a dangerous ball. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's played forward. Kamada. Brennan Johnson. Kamada. Jeremy Pino. Kamada. And here's Johnson. Now what about this cross? And that could set him on his way.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's a lovely, neat pass. That's a throw. That's really well manoeuvred. Johnson. Now, what about a counter-attack? Brennan Johnson. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Johnson. Richards. Pedrinho. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
Wharton. Sarr. Mateta. Sarr. And he's been booked for simulation.
It's a good spot. I think the replays will prove he was 100% correct with that decision.
Oh, what's he done? Wharton. Brennan Johnson. Gets a foot in here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's made its way to him. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Spectacular save!
It's a loose ball.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Sarr, and he's gone backward here. And it's Kamada. Kamada skims one in.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here.
But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Oh, good stop, it had to be. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Up he goes!
Shakhtar Donetsk clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
That's been drilled forward. That has been cut short. Driven forward. Moved on forwards.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Jeremy Pino. Kamada. Johnson. Always onto this. Kamada.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Pass is intercepted. Lacroix. Lacroix, gently done.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Shakhtar Donetsk clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, played through for the wide man. He is just caressing the ball.
Time to deliver.
Sarr's cross.
Firmly met.
And here's Johnson.
Danger averted for now.
Lacroix, and he goes cross-field.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Steaming on goalwards. Vinicius Tobias. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Richards. And it's played forward. Munoz. Now it's Sarr. Munoz.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That pass has been well intercepted.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Cuts out the supply. Spread out to the left.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Played into space out wide. Johnson.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
Jeremy Pino. Mateta. Munoz. Calmly anticipates. Tobias forwards and with intent.
So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps.
Kamada. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Aim forwards. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Richards.
And that's that.
So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, that was an exercise in teamwork, cohesion and